He's got 1 year left on his deal. I think he's made his mind up whether he was going to sign another contract or not. I don't think he will, personally, but we'll wait and see. But it's almost like, right, this is the start of my last year in the Premier League. I'm absolutely going to go out on a high. And I tell you what, I'd say it's a 2.5 horse title race, Resh. I wouldn't put Liverpool totally in it, but I wouldn't put them totally out of it either. The way you look at the 11, you look at the way their bench is, and if Arne Slot gets a really good start, Liverpool fans really support their own, and he sees them as one of their own as well. So this is going to be tough. I mean, look, it's a really difficult game for Liverpool, but it's a really difficult game for Ipswich. You could turn it on its head and say, look, Ipswich, 22 years we've not been here in the top flights, you know, back-to-back promotions. Let's play one of the big boys early when they're not quite 100% at it. But as Luke said as well, Liverpool will be coming here and thinking this is a great game for us. I'm telling you now, no idea which way it's going to go. I fancy Liverpool more so than I fancy Ipswich, but the odds of Ipswich winning are very, very good indeed.
Go on, Luke, put it out there. Which one? Can they do it?
Well, I'm really intrigued. I love the team selection from both teams. I think it's going to be so exciting. I think it's going to be an attacking game of football, and whoever's attack comes out on top today will win the game. And my heart tells me Ipswich, but experience tells me Liverpool are going to be very, very difficult weeks today.
Look, we've talked about the number of players that just a couple of seasons ago were playing the third tier of English football. Now they're playing against one of the biggest clubs in the world with world-class players in their side. Whatever Kieran McKenna does on the training pitch, there's only so much he can do. Ultimately, Resh, is still always about the players. You expect Liverpool to win this particular game, but the atmosphere here now is nothing short of sensational. And, you know, the proverbial 12th man, that's exactly what they are. They've been like that for the last couple of years. Even when they were playing with respect to Fleetwood Town in League One, it was 27,000. Now they're with the big boys and they're ready for this.
They're absolutely ready for this. There's Tifo alongside us in the Sir Bobby Robson stand saying the future is now. Can you hear the noise? Really quickly, Luke, how are you feeling? Where's your pride at?
I'm really proud of the club. At the end of the day, I spent a massive amount of time of my football career playing for Ipswich Town. We didn't reach these heights. A little bit of envy here, sat here, but listen, it's what a lucky group of people we are to be here today. Listen, 30,000 people in here. We've got the best seats in the house. The atmosphere is electric. There's flames going off in front of us. It's incredible. I'm really, really proud of what they've achieved.
It is absolutely incredible, Luke. You're right. I mean, we've got Faithless Insomnia playing in the background. Everyone is up for this. What an occasion at Portman Road. It is a cacophony of noise. I can tell you, I've taken my headphones off when I haven't been on air just to listen to this noise. It is fantastic. This is what you want. There is excitement in the air. This is the first game day of the season, and I have a feeling it's going to be a memorable one. 22 years on for this country, for this club. What a roller coaster ride it's been for every single Ipswich Town fan over these intervening years. Dreams of the promised land of the top flight, and they are now here, and they can scarcely believe it. Such a special day. Of course, it's a huge game for Liverpool as well. 12:30, incidentally, was the most hated fixture, wasn't it, under Jurgen Klopp? Arne doesn't seem to have any issues with this particular slot. The visiting Liverpool fans don't either. They are very much in full voice, but you can just about hear them over the noise of these Ipswich Town fans. This one is going to be special. New season, new teams, new personnel, new rules, but the very same passion. So let's get to it as the players are taking their sides on the pitch. You can hear this one in the company of the former Chelsea, West Ham and Benfica defender Scott Minto, the former Ipswich defender and captain Luke Chambers, and our match commentator today, Joe Shannon. Over to you.
Thank you, Reshmin, and good afternoon to you. It's a brand new Premier League season, and it is live on Talk Sport. 22 years away, and Ipswich are back. 2 promotions in 2 years for Kieran McKenna. There's rarely been a better or louder place to be than Portman Road in recent times. And what a way to start, up against a Liverpool team who themselves begin a new era this sunny Saturday lunchtime. A daunting task ahead for Arne Slot after 9 years of such remarkable success under Jurgen Klopp. But football moves on quickly, and the title challenge for Liverpool starts all over again here. Ipswich have Walton in goal. Tuansebi, Wolfenden, Greaves and Davis, Morsey and Luongo, Burns, Chaplin and Hutchinson behind Delap up front. For Liverpool, Addison is the goalkeeper, Alexander-Arnold, Van Dijk, Quansah and Robertson, Szoboszlai, Gravenberg and McAllister, Salah, Diaz and Jota. For Ipswich, Calvin Phillips and Sammy Smodics among their subs. There's no place for Joe Gomez on the Liverpool bench. It looks like he's set for a move away. 3 o'clock on TalkSport 2. We'll have Newcastle against Southampton for you live right now on TalkSport 2. It's West Bromwich Albion against Leeds from the Championship. Just use the TalkSport app to swipe between both stations at your leisure. What a game in prospect, Scott Minter.
Do you know what? This is what it's all about, isn't it? The Premier League is back. The atmosphere is incredible. We're at a football club that haven't been in the Premier League for the last 22 years. It's great to have Luke alongside us. Producer Izzy was almost going to throw in a resignation if she didn't get this particular game. So she's delighted to be here as well. Massive Ipswich fan. Honestly, it's fantastic.
It means a lot, Luke Chambers, former Ipswich captain, alongside.
Yeah, and you just look at the teams lining up in front of us. They're now in their huddles. But when those Ipswich players turn away from lining up for the photographs and walk down that sea of red and they're meeting Van Dijk, they're shaking hands with Mo Salah, they're shaking hands with Diaz, that's when the realisation that they are now in the Premier League.
In the footballing world, these are the afternoons we live for. Nothing like the anticipation on opening weekend with 9 more months of unrivaled drama from the best league in the world. We've got more than 120 Premier League commentaries this season, more live football on the board than anybody else. And on every Saturday, the only place to be is with Game Day on the TalkSport network. Here we go again. Bright sunshine here, Liverpool in red, Ipswich in blue and white, and Liverpool kick the game off here, playing from right to left as we look from the middle of the main stand, right on the halfway line. Early long ball floated forward by Alisson, the flick by Diogo Jota, and here's Luis Diaz down by the corner flag, taking on Wes Burns straight away. Back to Andy Robertson, header away by Jacob Greaves, a new signing for Ipswich Town at the start of their Premier League life once again. 22 years they've been away as Chaplin retreats to win possession back. It's cleared away by Burns, crossfield, right to left, and the ball is going to trickle towards that far side touchline. Leif Davis is across to prevent a throw, and then Alexander-Arnold steers the ball out of play. Game day off and underway. We'll keep you up to date with all of the early games around the grounds around the country in the EFL. And remember, West Brom against Leeds live right now on TalkSport 2, but our focus here is on the Premier League. Arne Slot's first game in charge of Liverpool, and Ipswich are back in the top flight. It's 0-0, a minute gone, and here's Scott Minter.
Yeah, it's interesting. We weren't quite sure if they were going to start with 3 or 5 at the back or whether it would be a 4. It has been a 4 so far. But Wes Burns will drop in when he needs to. Leif Davis, I can tell you, is getting as close to Mo Salah already as possible. He doesn't recognise him with that haircut though.
Ipswich fans out of their seats in delight as Greaves slides in firm but fair to make an excellent sliding tackle on Alexis McAllister. And I tell you what, Luke Chambers, as a former centre-half yourself, the crowd love it and the players on the field will love it as well.
Yeah, what a way to settle yourself down into the first 2 minutes of the game. Greaves has followed Szoboszlai all the way from his left-hand channel into the right side of Ipswich defence, inside Liverpool's half, which is tremendous. They've gone man for man almost to the back now. It's 4v4.
Oh, they've given it away to Hutchinson! Good shot blocked by Quansah. Quansah had to come across there. It was Van Dijk who looked slightly unconvincing in possession. Liverpool playing from right to left in the first half. And at the Sir Alf Ramsey stand, Hutchinson, formerly of Chelsea, has now made his loan move permanent. Looked to bear down on goal from the edge of the penalty area. But Quansah, who is surely now Liverpool's first choice at centre-half alongside Van Dijk, came across to make a very good block.
Brilliant defending, absolutely fantastic defending from the youngster, just coming across, because Amari Hutchinson was one of many who were just pressed. You can see when Liverpool have the ball deep, the Ipswich are not scared to go almost man for man, as Luke was saying. Press, the ball came to Hutchinson, he was inside the box, but Quansah got a great deflection.
Ipswich 0, Liverpool 0. Here is Luis Diaz, near side of the field, the left wing position, Liverpool's number 7, forward to Robertson on the underlap, now back out wide to Diaz again. Fascinating to see how Liverpool approach the new campaign with a new head coach, of course. Arne Slot standing on the edge of his technical area now, in a dark shirt, dark trousers, the bald-headed Dutchman, the first Dutchman ever to take charge of Liverpool. And Kieran McKenna just to his right. It's a very tight and compact setting, this Portman Road, full of character, spruced up a little for the new season, but the atmosphere is tremendous. Delap over the halfway line, and it's evaded Robertson. Burns, right-hand edge of the penalty area. He goes down, no foul by Robertson, says the referee. Played back to Chaplin. Ipswich in blue in possession. Early ball to the back post from Davis, and Davis, can he keep it in down by the dead ball line? He can't do it. It's out of play for a goal kick to Liverpool, but some encouragement early on here, 0-0.
Yeah, what a great ball there from Chaplin. Randy Robertson's nearly cut it out, but Wes Burns hasn't had the best touch to get across him, and it looked like it was a foul, but obviously Mike Dean's way play on.
Yeah, I think the fact that he got up really quickly, I think it was the slightest of touches, but once you do that when you're an attacker, if you're a defender, you put your arm on someone and they go down, normally you would see a free kick. The referee wasn't quite sure whether it was a foul, so because Burns got up and carried on, he said, well, okay, decision made for me. But it's the second time in the first 3 minutes Liverpool been sloppy, and Ipswich are up for this one.
Just over 30,000 here today, feels like double that. 3,000 have made the trip from Liverpool in red on the far side of the field, occupying about a third of the cobbled stand on that far side of the field. The ball is with Liverpool, and Alexander-Arnold wins a free kick in the right back position. Again, so much to talk about from a Liverpool perspective too. How will Alexander-Arnold shape up positionally? Arne Slot has been quite quiet about that in the build-up. 4.5 minutes gone on game day, and it is Ipswich Town 0, Liverpool 0. Ipswich have never beaten Liverpool here in a Premier League game at Portman Road. Sebi wins the ball back for Ipswich on the halfway line, but there was an earlier foul in there from Morsey, who was no stranger to being booked in the Championship last season. Tim Robinson, the referee, is going to call over the Ipswich captain. I think it's just going to be a talking to, Scott. Yeah, look, just on Trent, you mentioned him. I think staying at right back is absolutely right, because Liverpool, for the majority of the games in the Premier League, almost all of them will have the most possessions. Therefore, you can have that sort of midfielder playing at right back and coming in at different times. So why wouldn't you do something like that? But just at Ipswich, they could easily have mentally have gone the other way. All the build-up, 22 years, haven't been in the Premier League, you're playing against Liverpool, one of the biggest clubs in the world. Sometimes in the build-up to that week, that can take so much out of you that you almost feel a bit leaden-footed. Ipswich players don't feel that right now. Gravenberg trying to race forward onto a loose ball down the near side the left. There's a yellow card out of the pocket of the referee for Luke Wolfenden. Ipswich born and bred, but it was a cynical pullback on Diogo Jota and a free kick to Liverpool midway inside opposition territory, 0-0.
Yeah, having said that, he should not have gone in the way. I mean, Luke will know in that position. Now, 5-6 minutes in, you're one tackle away from getting that second yellow and being sent off, and your team's down to 10 men.
And that showed you the pressure that they've been putting on Liverpool, but in that position as a centre-half, you have to let him have the ball to feet, cover the channel.
Robertson's free kick into the penalty area towards the back post, and the referee had spotted something that he didn't like, a foul on Jacob Greaves, one of two new signings in the Ipswich 11 today. Liam Delap, who also cost £15 million, is the other. The likes of Ben Johnson, Sammy Smodics and Calvin Phillips are on the Ipswich bench. It is really tried and tested for Kieran McKenna, and it's a tried and tested Liverpool lineup as well. We know that Liverpool are yet to make signings over the summer, but Arne Slot, I think fairly, has said, well, that doesn't necessarily mean they're any weaker. This is still a Liverpool team that many feel is capable on paper of a real challenge again in the Premier League this season.
Luke, let me ask you a question though. You're not Luke Chambers, you're Luke Wolfenden. You're now 5 minutes in, the centre half up against the front three that Liverpool have got, and you're already booked. How are you feeling?
Yeah, you'd have a slight bit of concern there as soon as he reached his pocket, Tim Robinson, and yeah, he's going to have to really temper the way he's approached this game now, because there's going to be times where he's going to be tested for pace in behind, and he's going to have to be really, really smart.
And Ipswich, trying to play out of the defensive third and through the Liverpool press, have conceded a throw deep inside opposition territory at the Sir Bobby Robson end of the ground. We're in the bright sunshine, the Ipswich masses behind the goal on their feet, decked out in blue. The return of the Premier League to TalkSport after yesterday's game at Old Trafford. McAllister tries to thread the ball through the middle. It's cleared away by Wolfenden, and Ipswich have it back now with Luongo. He steers it forward to the tall, rangy Delap, who spent last season, when he was at Manchester City, on loan in the Championship at Hull. Back to Morsey, looks to spray it wide to the near side, the right. Robertson slides in to beat Burns to the ball. Robertson, who many wondered whether he'd be fit Indeed, in the end, he was okay to start. There were thoughts that Tsimikas would play in the left-back position instead. He's only on the bench. Long diagonal ball by Davis, and Robertson with a very calm and cool chest back into the gloves of Liverpool's number one, Alisson.
Yeah, brilliant defending from Robertson. Again, as a left-back, just tucking round, realising you have to leave the man behind you. Worry about the man inside, and he chested it back to the keeper. But look, if he's fit, he plays. There's a big difference in quality. But that was the one fit position I wasn't quite sure whether he was 100% fit or not.
Hutchinson has given the ball away for Ipswich, and it's rolled through to Diogo Jota over the halfway line. Lovely twist and turn, wriggles it forward towards the inside right channel. Salah's there inside the penalty area. First touch of the game for him, and he wins a corner off Greaves in front of the Ipswich fans. Ipswich 0, Liverpool 0.
It's just difficult when they're putting so much pressure on high up the pitch. Jacob Greaves going all the way into Liverpool's final third. Hutchinson turns the ball over, gives the ball away. There's a hell of a lot of space in behind Ipswich, so they've got to be very, very mindful of that.
I just wonder whether Christian Walton could have come out. He came to come, and then he just dropped back in. And from a defending point of view, when you got Mo Salah 1-on-1 against you inside the box, you're thinking, come on, keeper, help me.
You're screaming, come out. But he's obviously felt that's the right decision at the time, and Jacob Greaves has done really, really well to get back in.
Had a lot of football, Christian Walton, it's worth saying. First league start in more than a season for the Ipswich goalkeeper today. Andy Robertson, left-footed in swinging corner for Liverpool, will do take two in just a moment. Tim Robinson, the referee, pointing towards Diaz, who is jostling with Luongo inside the penalty area. Luongo, who is a physical player, certainly not afraid of that side of the game. Diaz looks appealingly towards the referee, and Ipswich have brought everybody in blue back behind the ball. We're in the 10th minute live on TalkSport. 0-0 in the bright sunshine of Portman Road. Ipswich 22 years on from their last game in the Premier League. Whipped in by Robertson, the corner, thumping header away by Greaves through a crowd. Former Hull City player, tall and strong in the back line. Now Szoboszlai, beaten to the ball by Hutchinson. He's roared over the halfway line. Chaplin is to his left. Hutchinson plays it left. Chaplin can't get to it. Beaten by the pace of Alexander-Arnold, and not a well-directed ball by Hutchinson either. And Liverpool are able to clear upfield.
Yeah, the ball was poor in the end. Hutchinson's made great strides winning the ball, but the ball to Chaplin should have been so much more considered, and into his path gave
foul by McAllister now on Morsey. That's an Ipswich free kick at the lip of the centre circle, and I tell you what, Kieran McKenna, I think in large part, is going to be delighted with the first 10 minutes of the Premier League season.
Listen, they'll be absolutely delighted with the way they pressed. They've not let Liverpool have much of the ball. Liverpool hardly had an attempt at goal at all. I just feel when you get in those positions, you're not going to have lots of chances, opportunities to do that, and it has to be one, the right ball, and two, the right execution. I actually felt Liam Delap was the better option, but it was a poor pass after good play from Hutchinson, you have to say, originally.
West Brom 0, Leeds 0, live on TalkSport 2 right now, as Morsey sends a high diagonal ball out towards the Ipswich left from the free kick. It's only half dealt with by Liverpool. It'll drop down to Luongo on the far side of the field. Further wide is Davis, hugging that far left touchline. The assist king in the Championship last season, as Alexander-Arnold thumps the ball away, and the ironic cheers from the Ipswich fans as they win a throw on the halfway line. It is goalless at the Hawthorns, by the way. You can download the TalkSport app, and then you can swipe between TalkSport and TalkSport 2 at your leisure. TalkSport 2 also available on DAB digital radio and online. Goalless elsewhere in the Championship Leagues 1 and 2 this lunchtime. And 0-0 here at Portman Road. Long clearance downfield by Walton, the Ipswich goalkeeper. The ball is won back by Gravenberch in the Liverpool midfield, and then he tried to knock it forward to Jota. I don't think they were on the same wavelength. Jota may be coming back from an offside position. Ipswich win it back, and then Delap is beaten to the ball by the tackle of Quansah. He's spoken Arne Slot about trying to find a balance between chaos and possession for Liverpool. Lovely ball over the top by Alexander-Arnold. Walton is out quickly to the edge of his penalty area to head it clear. Very good goalkeeping as he beats Salah to the ball.
Much better there from Christian Walton. You could see his starting position. He was looking for that ball over the top, and if Ipswich are going to go man-for-man press, he needs to be on his toes.
Now Morsey, long ball downfield, and Delap has collected it at the other end. He's one-on-one with Quansah. He nearly got past him. Van Dijk was retreating as well for Liverpool, and then there's a foul, a lunge by Hutchinson on Gravenberch. Clumsy late tackle. The Ipswich fans behind the goal can appeal all they like, but it's a clear free kick and actually a yellow card for Omari Hutchinson. Here's the former Ipswich captain, Luke Chambers.
Yeah, you can see the energy and the excitement in the Ipswich Town players, the pressure they're putting on Liverpool all over the pitch, and again it's another one similar to Luke Wolfenden's booking about 5 minutes ago. Hutchinson's given them a free opportunity to relieve some pressure that Ipswich seem to be putting onto them.
Derby lead Middlesbrough by a goal to nil in the Championship. Caden Jackson, formerly of Ipswich, has got that goal. Derby 1, Middlesbrough nil.
I thought he was going to say it's never a foul, it was a dive there.
He's certainly not afraid to get the cards out early doors. So.
No, but you're spot on.
Allison and Van Dijk under a little pressure as Liverpool again expertly thread the ball forward from the defensive third towards the halfway line. Salah dropping deep into his own territory, overhit the pass towards Alexander-Arnold, but there was a foul by Davis on Salah. Alexander-Arnold chips the free kick high towards the halfway line, and Szoboszlai, the tall Hungarian, elegantly plucks it out of the air. It's Ipswich 0, Liverpool 0, with Newcastle against Southampton on TalkSport 2 at 3 o'clock. Here on TalkSport we go around the grounds. Szoboszlai for Salah in the area, across the face of goal, cleared away by Greaves. Backpedaling, not for the first time today. An important intervention from the Ipswich, the new centre-half, and it'll be Liverpool's second corner of the game.
Need to be so careful down that Liverpool right and Ipswich left. Leif Davis, we know what a good player he is, especially going forward. He's a good defender, but he cannot be allowed, not even a one-on-one, but they hit a two-on-one against him there. As that comes out, either Omari Hutchinson needs to drop in and help him out, or Massimo Luongo needs to come across as well.
And Liverpool all in their familiar red. Van Dijk and Quansah both lurking on the edge of the penalty area. Robertson will take the corner. It'll be left-footed and in-swinging. Whipped into the 6-yard box, headed away. Drops down to McAllister. McAllister, such a cultured player, the Argentine. He strides towards the left-hand edge of the penalty area, so the opposite side. Then his deflected cross reaches Wolfenden, and Wolfenden puts his foot through it. Hammers it away into the stands, and it remains Ipswich 0, Liverpool 0 on TalkSport with Sky Sports. Don't forget you can stream more Sky Sports football than ever before, available with no contract on now, like West Ham against Aston Villa live today. Search Now Sports as Liverpool, with 3,000 fans cheering them on, regain possession, and Van Dijk will spray the ball across towards the far side. And Quansah, now Gravenberg, who is seemingly favoured, the Dutchman, formerly of Ajax and Bayern Munich, in that number 6 role ahead of Endo at the moment. That appears to be the first choice for slot, and that's a lovely ball over the top by Gravenberg, and this time Walton was a little slow to come off his line, although it was well placed towards Salah. Salah stretching, couldn't pluck it out of the air, and it's through to the Ipswich goalkeeper.
Brilliantly timed run for Mo Salah there. There was no pressure on Gravenberg, and Gravenberg looked up, and I'm pretty sure Tuanzebe was keeping him onside across the line. It's so important that Leif Davis, if he's not 100% sure, he has to try and go with Salah, or at least block him off as well.
Host of Premier League debutants for Ipswich today. Only 33 Premier League appearances in this 11. But the ball is played back to goalkeeper Walton, all in bright yellow. Clearance hangs high, drops midway inside the Ipswich half. Lovely cushion header by McAllister in a congested area to find Alexander-Arnold, who does invert into midfield. Now Szoboszlai from range, as he loves to do. Charged down by Luongo, who saw it coming, and it's out of play. Luke Chambers for another Liverpool corner.
Yeah, we spoke about Trent Alexander-Arnold finding himself in that midfield position. That's exactly what he's done. 16 minutes in. It's a great position for him to find himself. He can then move the ball to Szoboszlai to get his shot off, but fantastic block from Massimo Luongo now. And again, it's their third or fourth corner they've had to defend, so the pressure is slowly building in Liverpool's.
Corner number 3 coming up for Arne Slotty, in conversation with one of his assistants. Steep drop to the touchline down below us here. Andy Robertson on the far side will take the corner. Again, it will be left-footed, whipped in dangerously. Here comes the goalkeeper, punches away one-handed through a crowd. Walton did well. It's dropped down to Salah with his back to goal, and now McAllister. Square ball to Alexander-Arnold, midway inside the Ipswich half. Hit the diagonal firmly, headed away this time though by Wolfenden. Given away by Hutchinson at the expense of a foul from Luis Diaz. And the ironic cheers will tell you that it's an Ipswich Town free kick. You have to remember, this is an Ipswich team that in the last 2 seasons have picked up 194 points in their 2 promotions combined. They're riding the crest of a wave, and it really feels like that in these first 17 minutes, you have to say.
I think they'll take 35/40 this season.
Absolutely, yeah. That'll still take them to over 150 in 3 seasons. Not
yeah,
too bad.
that will be enough. But I'll tell you what, you said it earlier, Kieran McKenna will be absolutely delighted the way that they've sort of tried to press Liverpool, but just in the last few minutes, as Luke mentioned it, they're having more corners, they're having more territory as well, Liverpool. Very important to ride this little bit out.
Derby 1, Middlesbrough 0, the only goal that's gone in around the grounds around the country this Saturday lunchtime. And we'll be around the grounds with Adrian Durham, Dean Ashton and Troy Deeney, part of our team this season, for Game Day Live from 2:30. All of the goals as they go in from the Premier League, the EFL and beyond. Liverpool almost winning it back deep inside the Ipswich half, but there was enough on the deflection off McAllister to send the ball flying back to the goalkeeper, and the Ipswich fans wanted Walton to be more proactive in possession. Aro Muric is injured, by the way, that's why he's not in the squad. He was expected to begin the campaign as number 1, the new signing, but he's got a calf problem. And then Robertson now, shoving the back, needless, clumsy on Burns. The ball was surely going to spiral out of play for a throw, and Ipswich win a cheap free kick, but it's in a very good position, this Luke Chambers.
Someone of Robertson's experience and the amount of games he's played and the level he's played at, to give that free kick away at this stage of the game when they're building their own pressure and allow Ipswich a free opportunity to put a delivery into the box, which they've been so dangerous on in the last year, is a ridiculous thing to do at this stage.
Well, Greaves, Twansebi, Delap providing the aerial ammunition in particular for Ipswich Town. How's the delivery going to be for Sammy Morsey, the captain? Sammy Morsey, who has played in levels 2, 3 and 4 of English football, actually like many in the Ipswich squad. 32 years of age, and the referee has moved the ball a couple of feet back towards this near side touchline, and Morsey says, well, I'll grab a couple of yards back anyway. So that was all a rather pointless bit of refereeing. Free kick Ipswich, 0-0 live on TalkSport. 20th minute, Morsey whips it in right-footed. He's floated it towards Greaves. He heads it down, but Allison makes the save. Greaves got a clear jump on his man, nodded the ball down, but not with anywhere near enough power to seriously trouble Allison. Stays 0-0.
Yeah, Luke mentioned about how good Ipswich have been going forward, but even on set pieces, so open play and set pieces, you cannot afford to give away fouls like that in those dangerous areas. And again, spot on, Andy Robertson, very experienced player. It's exactly what Ipswich want, and there's a good header, a decent save in the end.
Against the Liverpool side who was so prolific in terms of their goal scoring last season, not as convincing towards the end of the campaign defensively, Liverpool. What a 9 years it was for Jurgen Klopp. League Cup winners last year, Liverpool, and third place in the Premier League in the end. Ipswich win the ball back, midway inside Liverpool territory. Luongo through towards Chaplin on that far side, the left. Chaplin lets Delap, his teammate, take it off his toes. Delap, formerly of Manchester City, now a new Ipswich signing for the Premier League. Chaplin with the bright yellow boots on, diminutive the number 10. He's giving it away. A prolific scorer under Kieran McKenna as Liverpool win the ball back, and it's steered high and upfield into the sunshine by Van Dijk. Salah beaten in the air by Davis. Little flick by Hutchinson. That's a delightfully elegant touch. And now it's steered wide towards Burns, who is sandwiched in between two red shirts, but still manages to win a throw. 0-0, 21 minutes play.
But again, that was fantastic pressing from Ipswich there, where you got Virgil van Dijk just kind of realising that he has to beat the press. He's played a high ball. Leif Davis has headed it down, and Ipswich back on the attack again. Even Virgil van Dijk is not able to bring the ball down and look as silky as he can be.
They just can't seem to be able to settle into the game and actually beat the press. Every time they've played around the back, it's been laboured, it's been slow. There's not been any real pace that Liverpool have put into the game so far. So Ipswich have been pressing. They can't just get out. There's one time Gravenberch's found it in the middle of the pitch and played Mo Salah through almost on goal, because that's the time where they haven't quite got the press right. But Liverpool are they're struggling. They're struggling to get out and enter any rhythm with the ball at their feet at the moment.
It's so good to have the Premier League back live on TalkSport. The Game Day phone-in returns today from 5:30. You can have your say on your team, Premier League or otherwise, on 03717 223344. That's from 5:30 here on TalkSport. We've got Monday Night Football for you again this season. Leicester Tottenham to start us off on Monday evening, as Ipswich win the ball back midway inside their own half the field, and Hutchinson tears away from Gravenberch, who lunged at him, caught him, nowhere near the ball on the stretch, caught for pace there a little bit, Gravenberch, and I wonder whether Tim Robinson hasn't produced the yellow card, maybe because of the position of the foul, where it was in relation to the field of play. I think some of the Ipswich fans feel that should have been a yellow card. 0-0 it remains.
I'll be honest with you, when I saw it, I haven't seen a replay yet, I didn't think that was a bad tackle. Definitely not a yellow card. I'm questioning whether it was an actual foul. Certainly Gravenberch said he won the ball. I think it was just the angle he came at.
He lost possession, I think, quickly.
And Ipswich have got it back. Ipswich have probably enjoyed more possession than they might have anticipated coming into today, at least so far. We're only a quarter of a way through the game, but they have certainly more than held their own against the Liverpool team, who still have high expectations coming into the campaign. Fouled by Quansah this time. The referee points at where the free kick should be taken. Finger waggling just a few moments earlier, Tim Robinson, in the direction of Jarell Quansah. Ipswich free kick, which is taken quickly to Morsey on the halfway line. Now back to Wolfenden inside the centre circle. The two big centre halves for Ipswich, Wolfenden and Greaves. Hutchinson has dropped deep inside his own half. He was a very exciting player to watch in the Championship last season. Shrewsbury 1, Peterborough 0 is the latest score in League One. Carl Winchester with the goal for Shrewsbury Town. Now McAllister picks up possession for Liverpool. Back it goes to Van Dijk. He was fouled, McAllister, caught late by Burns. And it actually has been stop-start in the last few moments, and there'll be a third yellow card of the first half for Ipswich. And Burns now goes into the book. Kieran McKenna glares at the fourth official.
Well, he's caught his kind of Achilles of McAllister, and yeah, you know, if you look at it very quickly, you could say, oh, okay, it's a foul, it's nothing more than that, but actually it was nowhere near the ball. He's almost just scraped the back of the Achilles of McAllister, and that can be very painful.
And when you're a fan and you're seeing these cards come out very, very early, that's when you start to boo and jeer. But in the grand scheme of things, you know as well as I do, Scott, you can't make those tackles. And yes, he's left one on him a little bit, but there's just no need again.
And he didn't need to in that position either.
Well, at least VAR hasn't needed to intervene yet. Welcome to the world of VAR, Luke, on a regular basis this season in the Premier League.
I will get him talking about it at some point.
Oh, really?
If not today, then another point of the season.
As Alisson clears long for Liverpool towards Salah on the halfway line. Salah gets it back. Neat glide away from Salah beyond Luongo, and now McAllister on the halfway line, near centre left, quickly forward to Diogo Jota as Liverpool look for the opening goal. Jota inside left channel to Ansebi, backing off. Jota has nearly wriggled past him, but in fairness to the defender, Ansebi, ex-Manchester United and Aston Villa, he stood up well, hacks it away at the expense of what I think has been given as a Liverpool corner on the near side of the field. Equaliser for Peterborough, by the way, away at Shrewsbury. It's 1-1 there. And Alexander-Arnold will trudge across to take Liverpool's fourth corner of the first half. Ipswich 0, Liverpool 0. Live on Talk Sport. More live football than anybody else. It's still West Brom 0, Leeds 0 in our live game over on Talk Sport 2, which is your home of the EFL once again this season. Exclusive to national radio on the Talk Sport network, the EFL. Now then, Alexander-Arnold looking up into the sunshine, one arm up into the air. Here comes the right-footed in-swing delivery, and the goalkeeper Walton is there to claim it. A little too close to Walton this time.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, you know, we talked about set pieces for Ipswich, and Liverpool are not playing particularly well at the moment, so those set pieces are so important. We know the quality that Trent has. Got to make sure that Walton is not able to just make that simple catch. I also think Kieran McKenna will be absolutely delighted that neither Diaz nor Salah have really got involved in the game so far.
Well, it is a change, it is a shift in approach. We knew that would be the case, and of course, for any team after 9 years with the same voice and a slightly tweaked tactical approach, I think they can be forgiven for a slightly slow start by the very high standards that we come to expect from Liverpool. Ipswich 0, Liverpool 0 on Talk Sport with Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Enterprise has 450 branches with all the vehicles your business needs.
Yeah, look, we mustn't forget it's the first game of the season. The players aren't properly match fit to how they will be in game 4, 5, 6, and I don't know what you were like, Luke.
long ball over the top by Van Dijk is an excellent one, and Salah has brought it down with Davis in close attention. Salah tries to cut in field. Davis wins the battle, at least for now, but Jota's there to the loose ball for Liverpool. Down by the dead ball line, Davis slides in with an excellent challenge that has the Ipswich fans out of their seats, but once again it's a Liverpool corner.
So again, it's what Scott mentioned earlier. Leif Davis has found himself 2v1 again, which Ipswich need to rectify that. They're trying to play Hutchinson inside the left channel. He's almost playing as a number 10 at the moment, which is leaving Leif especially outnumbered there, but he's done absolutely tremendous to make that recovery. First tackling Mo Salah and then sliding in to stop Jota putting the ball in freely.
Can Liverpool threaten from their fifth corner of the game? Again, Van Dijk, Quansah, Szoboszlai, the obvious target. Jota's very good in the air. Robertson whips it into the six-yard box. There's a scramble in front of goal, and it's gathered by Walton. I think it was a free kick given to Ipswich anyway. It was. Greaves went down closest to the goalkeeper just for a moment there. Ipswich hearts are in mouths, and it was a shove by Quansah on Greaves that was well spotted by the officials.
Yeah, but that was the type of ball that Liverpool fans want to see that's being whipped in. Christian Walton cannot come out and get that. Defenders, because it was flat as well, the height almost is negated because it's put in with pace and whip, but a lack of height. Good defending in the end from the Ipswich defenders.
Twansebe in the right back position, and then Morsey and Gravenberch go head to head in the middle of midfield. That'll be a fascinating battle as this game goes on, and Morsey wins the mini battle on that occasion. Free kick given against Liverpool. Morsey and Gravenberch, the two players who never shirk a tackle. The referee is just pointing to his ear momentarily as if to suggest there might have been some sort of conversation going on with the VAR. Well, if there was, it's long come to an end, and Ipswich will have a free kick with the score still 0-0.
I thought we were going to get Luke talking VAR then.
Only minutes after I thought we'd at least have a half or so. Long ball downfield towards Delap for Ipswich, but he's beaten to it by Quansah, and Alexander-Arnold will clear. First time right-footed over the halfway line, missed by Greaves. Wolfenden with Jota at his back does enough to shepherd it back to the goalkeeper Walton, who confidently takes one touch to control and then another left-footed to thump it high downfield. Delap is the obvious target. His cushion header goes backwards and away from goal, but the loose ball has been retrieved by Hutchinson now. He's fouled by Szoboszlai. This is not the sort of game that I think Arne Slot will want his team to get dragged into. It's very stop-start and very little opportunity for Liverpool to build anything in terms of dangerous possession, I would say.
Yeah, well, we talked about the press, and Ipswich are just doing it so well. The Liverpool midfield that we said was absolutely top class have not been able to get the ball down and actually pass it, make 3, 4, 5 passes together. There's almost been that long ball with the Ipswich high line that have made Liverpool look the most dangerous.
Arne Slot's first competitive game in charge of Liverpool. Leif Davis pumps the free kick high crossfield, left to right to the corner of the penalty area for Ipswich, headed back across by Greaves, nodded away by Quansah, and then further clear by McAllister for Liverpool. Luis Diaz, what a ball over the halfway line, instinctive on the half volley to find Salah. Salah tearing forward as he loves to do. Davis tries to get back at him. There was a deflection, and after a long look at it, the assistant referee signals with his bright lime green flag that it is corner number 6 to Liverpool. But in fairness to Davis, he did well to keep pace with the threat of Salah there, Luke.
Yeah, it was a great ball by Luis Diaz through the middle, and again from a set piece they're looking likely to get back into the, well, I wouldn't say get back into the game, but get their own opportunities on the break, because at the moment, like we mentioned, they're not getting on top of any sort of possession at the moment.
Luke Chambers, former Ipswich captain, spent 9 years at the club, with us today as part of Game Day on Talk Sport. Scott Minto also in the commentary box. Now then, Robertson with yet another left-footed in swinging delivery. This one is right on the 6-yard line, headed away by Wolfenden, comes out to Szoboszlai to strike, well blocked. Now McAllister beaten to it by Chaplin, and now here comes the counter over the halfway line. Delap to Hutchinson. Ipswich fans are on their feet. Hutchinson edge of the box, jinks away from Alexander-Arnold. Now can he shoot? He does, and it's saved by Allison. Maybe one touch too many in the end for Omari Hutchinson. He had Delap to his left. He must have seen him. He didn't play it to him, and by the time Hutchinson took the shot, Liverpool had enough red shirts back behind the ball 0-0.
Yeah, do you know what? It was a difficult one for him, because one, the Liverpool defenders got back very quickly, and two, it was difficult for him to get back inside and put a proper pass to Delap. He's gone past a couple of players, and 18 yards out on the edge of the box, centre goal. He's hit the target, but he's got to get that more in the corner.
And now a foul by Salah on Davis, and Salah, arms outstretched, a little frustrated as he turns back and forth to look at the assistant referee and the referee Tim Robinson, who's standing on the halfway line, and I'm not sure exactly what he's signalling here as Szoboszlai trots towards the near side of the field to get some instructions for Liverpool. There might be a problem here for Dominik Szoboszlai, and Liverpool are temporarily down to 10 men. The score is Ipswich 0, Liverpool 0, and with 32 minutes into the Saturday Premier League season on Talk Sport, Luton's goalkeeper Thomas Kaminski has been sent off. It's still Portsmouth 0, Luton 0 in the Championship, but Luton are down to 10 men. Remember, they were thumped by Burnley on the opening weekend, live on Talk Sport 2, your home of the EFL. Derby 1, Middlesbrough 0, a latest score. Portsmouth 0, 10-man Luton 0. West Brom 0, Leeds 0. That's live on Talk Sport 2 in League 1. Charlton 0, Leyton Orient 0. Shrewsbury 1, Peterborough 1. And in League 2, Bromley 0, Wimbledon 0. And Carlisle 0, Barrow 0. And you're up to date around the grounds around the country on Talk Sport. Wolfenden for Ipswich. We have 12 minutes of normal time remaining in the first half. Header away by the towering Quansah. Szoboszlai's come back onto the field for Liverpool. They're restored to their full complement, but a loose ball out of defence from Alexander-Arnold. That could spell trouble. Hutchinson, caught on the penalty area, waited too long for the overlapping run of Davis. Alexander-Arnold gets back at him and plays a great ball. Threaded up the inside right touchline for Liverpool. It's travelled 50 yards. Jota's there to collect, and then he tries to play it with the outside of his foot. It's behind Diaz, although there was not enough on it for the ball to go out of play. Diaz has kept possession, albeit the momentum has certainly gone from this particular Liverpool attack. It is an opportunity, a relatively rare opportunity in the game, Scott Minto, for Liverpool to enjoy some possession, playing from right to left.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been played at a fantastic pace. It really has, from both sides. As we mentioned, the Liverpool midfield not been able to get hold of the ball. It's probably the first time in the game that it's just slowed down a little bit. They're passing it around and then just see how they can try and open Ipswich up. At the moment, the only way they look dangerous, but they do look dangerous, is that ball over the top.
So 0-0 for the latest odds. You can head to Betfair, the official betting partner of Talk Sport's Premier League coverage. Right now, Ipswich are 7-1 to win, Liverpool 5-2 on. The draw 16-5. And that's a lovely back header from Davis into the gloves of Walton. Don't forget, Betfair are paying out winning bets at 90 minutes with 90-minute payout. Applies to match odds, 90 market, or markets with the 90 icon. That's all thanks to Betfair. 18 plus. BeGambleAware.org. Have to credit Davis so far, you must say, up against one of the Premier League's all-time greats in Mo Salah, who has a fantastic record on the opening weekend of Premier League seasons. And Davis, largely, and I say largely, we're only 35 minutes in, has dealt with the threat.
Well, I was just about to say, and we are still far too early to say that he's got him in his pocket. And Liverpool fans will be hoping that Salah hasn't done a Samson with that haircut, because it is a big, big change. But Leif Davis, I think he's been sensational so far. As Luke's mentioned, not just one-on-one, but at times two-on-one against him.
Yeah, he's nullifying every single threat, apart from when a couple of times Liverpool's midfield have got turned on the ball under no pressure. That's when they'd have an opportunity to play it in behind, and when that happens, it's very difficult. But
he's reading the situation really well, isn't he, in terms of he knows when the long ball's going to come, so that they're trying to play over the top, so then he drops off 2-3 yards, gives himself that little bit of opportunity to head the ball back like he just did. He's reading the game very, very well, but just one slip, one lack of concentration, and Mo Salah, you just know, will be in.
Yes, he's virtually shaven-headed these days, Salah. Here is Robertson in the left-back position for Liverpool. Slightly heavy touch, but does enough to win a throw off Birds. Again, coming into the season, a new season with a new head coach, a slight lack of sharpness, even at the start of a Premier League campaign, is, I think, a little understandable, but of course Arne Slot and Liverpool will expect better nonetheless. Capacity crowd at Portman Road, and it's goalless as the ball is steered forward by Gravenberg, charged down by Connor Chaplin, who, as I say, is the top scorer in Kieran McKenna's Ipswich era. 47 goals he's scored in the last 2 seasons, Chaplin, and the ball has bounced out of play for a goal kick to Liverpool, and Alisson, who's all in black today.
Yeah, Luke, I was going to ask you earlier, I mean, first game of the season, I never felt 100% fit.
Oh, Alisson's giving it away, straight to Davis, poor ball out of defence from the Liverpool goalkeeper, but in the end Gravenberch is able to sweep it clear for Liverpool, and now good ball to Jota, 10 yards shy of the halfway line. He's turned away neatly to take 2 out of the game. Brilliant acceleration from Jota, pokes it through the middle, not enough on it. Oh, Wolfenden, he's almost played it through to Diaz. Excellent goalkeeping by Walton. It was a stretch by Wolfenden to try and poke it clear, and what good goalkeeping from Christian Walton, sliding at the feet bravely of Luis Diaz, and he beat him to the ball.
And we mentioned how long ago it was since he played his last competitive game for Ipswich in the league. What a performance he's had so far. Every single cross has come in, every ball over the top, he's judged it perfectly, and the way he's rushed out there at Diaz's feet is remarkable, really, and he's had a great start to the game.
Yeah, Wolfenden couldn't do much else. He got a little toe on the pass, and then he had to try and just dive in, but that's where you want your goalkeeper to be, on his toes. And that's exactly what happened there.
Carlisle 1, Barrow 0 in League 2. And Bromley are loving life in the Football League for the first time ever. They lead Wimbledon by a goal to
Bromley,
0.
that's my local club.
I was going to say, Michael Cheek has got that Bromley goal, looking to make it 2 wins from 2 in the league. Andy Woodman's team.
Charlton still 0-0, is it?
Charlton 0, Leyton Orient 0 is indeed the latest score. Forward by Jacob Greaves, high up over the halfway line for Ipswich Town. At the moment we've got Championship football on TalkSport 2. West Brom 0, Leeds United 0. Make sure you download our app, and that means you can swipe between the 2 stations and listen to TalkSport 2. Liverpool want handball against Burns, and handball has been given. He very cleverly there, Luke Chambers, didn't he, on the floor, whipped it away from the feet of Jota, who was outraged by that.
Yeah, he found himself where he didn't really have any options on the ball, and obviously it's a collision. He's gone down and slowly turned his back to the referee and just grabbed the ball with the inside of his forearm.
And it's bought Ipswich a bit of time, but it has conceded a free kick. In the 39th minute of the game, a little bit of movement in the stands now. Lots of replica shirts on show. It's a nice, warm, sunny day. Classic early season Premier League Saturday. And of course, the only place to be every Saturday lunchtime is with the Game Day Live team. Tim Robinson has moved the free kick a couple of inches from where Robertson was initially going to take it. Robertson has now just moved it backwards again. A little bit of pantomime here in Suffolk. Robertson, one arm up into the air, plenty forward in red for Liverpool. He hoists in the free kick, good header away that by Davis, retreating back over the shoulder by Van Dijk, and he can't find a teammate. It's through to Christian Walton again, and Walton, that sprawling moment at the feet of Diaz aside, hasn't really had what you'd call a proper save to make yet, Scott.
No, but as Luke mentioned, he's basically come out and been very, when he's needed to with his feet, he's come out and done really well. When he's needed to with his hands and catch crosses, he's done well there. He would have been nervous coming into this game. He hasn't played a lot of football in recent times, and yet the first game of the season in front of the cameras against Liverpool at home with this atmosphere, he's thinking one mistake and I'm in trouble, but no mistake so far.
Liverpool were a bit slow to react then after a free kick was given against McAllister, and now Ipswich have possession with Luongo about 25-30 yards from goal, albeit on the far side of the field, almost hugging the touchline, and he can't get to the return ball infield from Davis. Nudged towards the edge of the Liverpool penalty area by Morsey, but this time Quansah is there to cushion the header away. And then a foul by Gravenberch, and Liverpool are looking really frustrated here. McAllister was screaming at the officials. Jota's got his head on his hands on his head, and he's sarcastically applauding now Diogo Jota. But Liverpool don't necessarily look rattled, but they just cannot find any rhythm at the moment, and Ipswich can maybe threaten from a set piece here.
Yeah, the question is, can Ipswich keep it up?
They've taken it quickly. Chaplin, angle tight. He's down by the dead ball line. He's faced up by Alexander-Arnold. Back to Hutchinson, who crosses to Ansebe! Looping header onto the roof of the net. Just about as close as either team have come so far.
And it's that relationship built over the last year, especially with Leif Davis and Connor Chaplin. Chaplin's always got his eye contact with Leif. He played him down the side of Liverpool's 6-yard box, and obviously a great cross comes in, and the aerial threat again for Ipswich is there for all to see.
That's Luke Chambers, former Ipswich captain, who maybe was ready to leap out of his seat there for a second as Liverpool win it back with Robertson. Left back position clears upfield, and now Diaz has evaded Ansebe, but at the expense of another free kick. Ansebe went to ground, and boos from the Ipswich fans who feel, I think, that Diaz should be booked, and no such move made by Tim Robinson, the referee. What a start to the Premier League season this is for Ipswich. 0-0 here against Liverpool. They're away at Manchester City next weekend, and Liverpool have what I think they will consider to be a winnable few opening games. Brentford at Anfield next weekend, and then they renew acquaintances with Manchester United, who really hurt them at times last season in Jurgen Klopp's final campaign in charge. Then it's a couple of home games against Nottingham Forest and Bournemouth. We'll be around the grounds in the Premier League this afternoon on Talk Sport with all the latest. Diogo Jota for Liverpool. Slide tackle from Luongo. Firm but fair. Typical Luongo. And Ipswich fans rise to their feet. So much belief and confidence in this team. They look like they've been playing in the Premier League for 4 or 5 years, let alone the number of debutants in the top flight they've got today. Delap is carrying it down the left. He's away from Quansah. He's into the area. He's pulled it back. It's turned behind by Alexander-Arnold before it can reach the on-rushing Chaplin. It's an Ipswich corner. It's all action in the Premier League on Talk Sport. 0-0.
What a touch that is from Delap down the left-hand side. Brilliant first time. And he had a bit of pace on Quansah as well. I actually thought he should have shot. He's tried to cut the ball back. Liverpool defenders coming in and stopping that and going out for a corner, and still the fans are going mad, but should have had a shot there.
The Ipswich fans at the Sir Alf Ramsey end, out of their seats. They can feel a goal coming here. There are Ipswich fans at both ends of the stadium. 0-0. Davis. 2.5 minutes of the first half to go. Left-footed out swinging. Thumping header away by Mo Salah. Poor delivery. Wolfenden steers it left to Luongo. Let it run across his body. Now he tees up Davis. First time left-footed delivery blocked off by Robertson in the way, in the right-back position. And Davis, whose delivery hasn't quite been there so far.
Long throw here, Joe.
Yeah, here it comes from Davis. He's wiped the ball down, hasn't he, with his blue shirt. Liverpool have got everybody back inside the penalty area to defend this long throw. Hoisted into the penalty area by Davis now. Headed away by Quansah. Drops the edge of the box, flick further clear by Diaz. And now Liverpool can't counter with Szoboszlai. Hooked downfield by Davis again. Robertson heads it away unchallenged. Then Morsey's there to glance it back square. Wide to the near side, and Burns. Burns trying to tear away down the near side, the right. He's a good old-fashioned winger at times, Wes Burns. Back to Hutchinson. Corner of the area. Sea of red shirts in front of him. Can't get beyond two of them. And Tuanzebe was not strong enough against Diaz. And now Liverpool have got 4 over the halfway line. Diaz to the right, and Salah slightly behind Salah. Had to check back as it ran across his body. He's still got possession though, and he's got about 5-6 yards of space to move into as Davis was backing off, but Salah has slowed it down to walking pace into the final minute of normal time at the end of the first half, and still 0-0. Alexander-Arnold now for Liverpool. A little bit leaden-footed in possession just at this moment, but now McAllister trying to make things happen. Middle of the park, slips in Robertson, near side the left. Robertson's delivery headed away by Wolfenden before it could reach Diogo Jota. Over his shoulder by Tuanzebe, away from danger. Virgil van Dijk stretches out a long leg to poke it back out wide to Robertson. Infield to Gravenberch, tight area. Szoboszlai, McAllister, Diaz right edge of the box, and now Mo Salah tees up Alexander-Arnold over the top. Everybody involved for Liverpool, and when it fell to Alexander-Arnold, so often with that sweep of a right foot, we've seen the net bulge. Not on this occasion. 0-0.
No, it's lovely play from Liverpool. That's the first time they've really got in between the midfield and Ipswich back four. The way they've moved the ball very, very quickly. But I'm just looking forward to this now, this next minute. Once that whistle goes for half-time, the roar you'll hear and the sort of congratulations of the performance for the players today. It's going to be something to behold, I can tell you.
Yep, we are into added time at the end of the first half here on Talk Sport, and Ipswich are holding firm against Liverpool to this moment. Gravenberch with a heavy touch midway inside his own territory. It'll drop to Quansah, who a little cushioned ball with the inside of his foot to find Alexander-Arnold on the halfway line. 20 seconds of added time at the end of the first half to go. Liverpool now with Szoboszlai, right wing position, but he's held up by Davis. Ipswich funneling players in blue and white back behind the ball. Still the sun shines down here at Portman Road. It's a pitch that is completely sun-kissed, bar the area in and around Addison's 6-yard box. And there's the roar that tells you that it's been an excellent introduction back in the Premier League for Ipswich Town. 22 years they've waited, and they are more than holding their own as of the end of the first half here against the Liverpool team, who have struggled for rhythm, certainly struggled for chance creation. Alexander-Arnold over the top at the very end of the first half, easily Liverpool's best chance, but Christian Walton has not had a serious save to make. And at the other end, Ipswich have certainly not looked short of belief. Jarell Quansah with their best chance, a looping header onto the roof of the net. Much more intriguingly poised, I think, at half-time than many would have felt. Ipswich 0, Liverpool 0.
Joe Shannon, thank you very much indeed. Yeah, the players are just heading down the tunnel. It's still as loud, by the way, as it was here before the game. I've got to say, Luke and Scott, you would not think that this is a side who have been out of the Premier League for 22 years.
I don't think Kieran McKenna could have asked of any more, and the performance that his players have and the instructions that they've carried out has been nothing short of remarkable. And barring a goal, which you probably couldn't disagree with, I think they've had a couple of chances, especially from set pieces, where they could have taken something. The opportunity Delap has to play Amari Hutchinson through on goal. If the pass was a little bit straighter, he's literally through on goal from the halfway line. But for a first game back in the Premier League, they look like they've been here for years.
They do. 3 yellow cards though in 24 minutes. That's a bit of a baptism of fire, isn't it?
Well, it just showed the press, with me and Scott spoke about it, it showed the press that they are after and what they wanted out of the game, which is unsettled Liverpool. There's no doubt about it. They've been on the front foot, they've won every second ball, and the centre halves, like I mentioned earlier, have been pressing all the way into Liverpool's half, and Liverpool found it very, very difficult. Yeah,
and they have unsettled Liverpool. They have found it very difficult, Scott Minto.
No, absolutely, and look, they've been nothing short of brilliant, Ipswich. Obviously it could be better, they could be leading, but in terms of performance, it is everything what the manager Kieran McKenna wanted them to do, both with and without the ball, but especially without the ball. Liverpool have not been able to get the ball down and play in midfield at all. They've looked most dangerous when the ball has gone over the top. And Leif Davis, I have to say, I don't know the kid, but I'm proud of him. I'm proud for him to be in the left-back union the way he's played in that first half. He's been nothing short of sensational. He's not just had one-on-one times to deal with. We've mentioned it a couple of times already. Sometimes it's been a 2-on-1 against him. And his defensive ability, even though he's perhaps more known for going forward, I think he's been superb. And it's one of those days where if they keep a clean sheet, whatever you do down the other end, you're absolutely delighted with it. My question now is, can Ipswich keep this up? If they can get something out of this game, maybe even win it. If they can't, from a physical and a pressing point of view, Liverpool will come on strong. You can see they've still got the cobwebs out at the moment, trying to dust them off. They'll be better in the second half. It's a fascinating second half to come.
It really is, isn't it? And exactly from that point of view, Luke, when you look at the lack of experience in this Ipswich side, but the sterling instructions that they've been given, it's that versus all that experience, isn't it, really?
Yeah, and it's just a perfect example of two teams. One's had a bit of longevity now, 2 years together as a squad, as a management staff. New team, Liverpool, not new players, but new instructions and new guidance. And obviously Ipswich have played exactly how they've played for the last 2 years, and they've not changed it in any way, shape or form.
Do you know the biggest compliment I can give Ipswich, and I don't mean this in a derogatory way at all towards Liverpool, if you'd have said which of these two teams were in League One 2
nice control. That's a fabulous. He's had a hit. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Might come loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for options for movement. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Robertson with the short one. Jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. We have already started here. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Van Dijk is the guilty party there. Van Dijk. Adrian. It's Van Dijk. Adrian. Early ball out from the back.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Van Dijk. Move forward and quickly so. It's a looking ball that. Williams. He's had it nicked away. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick. That is definitely not his best. It's run loose here. It's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged at the offence. Van Dijk clears. Van Dijk with the clearance. Sends it forward. Dominik. Szoboszlai. There's the delivery. Cross deflected behind for a corner. A sudden chance to counter. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Stood up well to him there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box. That speaks of little ambition.
Konate. Played in with accuracy. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Shifted upfield. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That'll be a throw. Szoboszlai. Nice control. That's a fabulous... He's had a hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Oh, it's come loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for options for movement. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Robertson with the short one. Jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. We have already started here. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Van Dijk is the guilty party there. Van Dijk. Adrian. It's Van Dijk. Adrian. Early ball out from the back. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. Van Dijk. Forward and quickly so. That's a rugby ball, that. Williams. He's had it nicked away. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick. That is definitely not his best. It's run loose here. It's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged at the offence. Van Dijk clears. Van Dijk with the clearance. Sends it forward. Goodness. Simicas. There's the delivery. That's deflected behind for a corner. A sudden chance to counter. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Stood up well to him there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box. That speaks of little ambition. Konate. Played in with accuracy. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Shifted upfield. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there. Quality deserted them when they really needed it. That'll be a throw. Simicas. Nice control. That's a fabulous... He's had a hit! could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Might come loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for options for movement. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Robertson with the short one. Jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. We have already started here. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Van Dijk is the guilty party there. Van Dijk. Adrian. It's Van Dijk. Adrian. Early ball out from the back.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Van Dijk. Move forward and quickly so. That's a good ball that. Williams. He's had it nicked away. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick. That is definitely not his best. It's run loose here. It's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged at the offence. And Dijk clears. And Dijk with the clearance. Sends it forward. Goodness. Simicas. There's the delivery. That's deflected behind for a corner. A sudden chance to counter. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Stood up well to him there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box. That speaks of little ambition.
Konate. Played in with accuracy. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Shifted upfield. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That'll be a throw. Nice control. That's a fabulous... He's had a hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Oh, it's come loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for options for movement. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Robertson with the short one. Jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. We have already started here. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Van Dijk is the guilty party there. Van Dijk. Adrian. It's Van Dijk. Adrian. Early ball out from the back.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Van Dijk. Moving forward and quickly so. It's a pretty whippy ball that. Williams. He's had it nicked away. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick. That is definitely not his best. It's run loose here. It's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged at the offence. Van Dijk clears. Van Dijk with the clearance. Sends it forward. Dominik. Szoboszlai. There's the delivery. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Stood up well to him there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box. That speaks of little ambition.
Konate. Played in with accuracy. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Shifted upfield. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. That'll be a throw. Nice control. That's a fabulous... He's had a hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. A more than decent attempt, Peter. It's come loose.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for options for movement. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Robertson with the short one. Jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. We have already started here. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Van Dijk is the guilty party there. Van Dijk. Adrian. It's Van Dijk. Adrian. Early ball out from the back.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Van Dijk. Move forward and quickly so. That's a good ball, that. Williams. He's had it nicked away. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick. That is definitely not his best. It's run loose here. It's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged at the offence. Van Dijk clears. Van Dijk with the clearance. Sends it forward. Goodness. Tsimikas. There's the delivery. That's deflected behind for a corner. A sudden chance to counter. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Stood up well to him there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box. That speaks of little ambition.
Konate. Played in with accuracy. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Shifted upfield. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That'll be a throw. Nice control. That's a fabulous... He's had a hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Oh, it's come loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for options for movement. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Robertson with the short one. Jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. We have already started here. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Van Dijk is the guilty party there. Van Dijk. Adrian. It's Van Dijk. Adrian. Early ball out from the back.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Van Dijk. Move forward and quickly so. It's a pretty looking ball that. Williams. He's had it nicked away. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick. That is definitely not his best. It's run loose here. It's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged at the offence. Van Dijk clears. Van Dijk with the clearance. Sends it forward. Dominik. Szoboszlai. There's the delivery. Cross deflected behind for a corner. A sudden chance to counter. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Stood up well to him there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
himself into the box. That speaks of little ambition.
Konate. Played in with accuracy. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Shifted upfield. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That'll be a throw. Tsimikas. Nice control. That's a fabulous... He's had a hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Oh, it's come loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for options for movement. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Robertson with the short one. Jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. We have already started here. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Van Dijk is the guilty party there. Van Dijk. Adrian. It's Van Dijk. Adrian. Early ball out from the back.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Van Dijk. Move forward and quickly so. That's a whippy ball, that. Williams. He's had it nicked away. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick. That is definitely not his best. It's run loose here. It's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged at the offence. Van Dijk clears. Van Dijk with the clearance. Sends it forward. Goodness. Tsimikas. There's the delivery. Cross deflected behind for a corner. sudden chance to counter. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Stood up well to him there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box. That speaks of little ambition.
Konate. Played in with accuracy. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Shifted upfield. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That'll be a throw. Nice control. That's a fabulous... He's had a hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
It's come loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for options for movement. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Robertson with the short one. Jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. We have already started here. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Van Dijk is the guilty party there. Van Dijk. Adrian. It's Van Dijk. Adrian. Early ball out from the back.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Van Dijk. Move forward and quickly so. It's a whippy ball that. Williams. He's had it nicked away. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick. That is definitely not his best. It's run loose here. It's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged at the offence. And Dijk clears. And Dijk with the clearance. Sends it forward. Szoboszlai. There's the delivery. That's deflected behind for a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Stood up well to him there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box. That speaks of little ambition.
Konate. Played in with accuracy. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Shifted upfield. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That'll be a throw. Tsimikas. Nice control. That's a fabulous... He's had a hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Oh, it's come loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for options for movement. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Robertson with the short one. Jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. We have already started here. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Van Dijk is the guilty party there. Van Dijk. Adrian. It's Van Dijk. Adrian. Early ball out from the back.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Van Dijk. Moving forward and quickly so. It's a whipping ball that. Williams. He's had it nicked away. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick. That is definitely not his best. It's run loose here. It's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged at the offence. Van Dijk clears. Van Dijk with the clearance. Swings it forward. Dominik. Szoboszlai. There's the delivery. That's deflected behind for a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Stood up well to him there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box. That speaks of little ambition.
Konate. Played in with accuracy. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Shifted upfield. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That'll be a throw. Szoboszlai. Nice control. That's a fabulous... He's had a hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Oh, it's come loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for options for movement. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Robertson with the short one. Jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. We have already started here. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Van Dijk is the guilty party there. Van Dijk. Adrian. It's Van Dijk. Adrian. Early ball out from the back.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Van Dijk. Moving forward and quickly so. That's a good ball, that. Williams. He's had it nicked away. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick. That is definitely not his best. It's run loose here. That's a foul there, right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged at the offence. Van Dijk clears. Van Dijk with the clearance. Sends it forward. Dominik. Szoboszlai. There's the delivery. That's deflected behind for a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Stood up well to him there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box. That speaks of little ambition.
Konate. Played in with accuracy. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Shifted upfield. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That'll be a throw. Szoboszlai. Nice control. That's a fabulous... He's had a hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Oh, it's come loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for options for movement. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Robertson with the short one. Jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. We have already started here. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Van Dijk is the guilty party there. Van Dijk. Adrian. It's Van Dijk. Adrian. Early ball out from the back.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Van Dijk. Move forward and quickly so. Quality looking ball that. Williams. He's had it nicked away. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick. That is definitely not his best. It's run loose here. It's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged at the offence. And Dijk clears. And Dijk with the clearance. Sends it forward. Dominik. Szoboszlai. There's the delivery. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Stood up well to him there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box. That speaks of little ambition.
Konate. Played in with accuracy. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Shifted upfield. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That'll be a throw. Szoboszlai. Nice control. That's a fabulous... He's had a hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Oh, it's come loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for options for movement. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Robertson with the short one. Jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. We have already started here. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. And Dijk is the guilty party there. Van Dijk. Adrian. It's Van Dijk. Adrian. Early ball out from the back. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. Van Dijk. Moving forward and quickly so. It's a whipping ball that. Williams. He's had it nicked away. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick. That is definitely not his best. It's run loose here. It's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged at the offence. Van Dijk clears. Van Dijk with the clearance. Sends it forward. Goodness. Simicaz. There's the delivery. Cross deflected behind for a corner. A sudden chance to counter. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Stood up well to him there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box. That speaks of little ambition. Konate. Played in with accuracy. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Shifted upfield. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. Quality deserted them when they really needed it. That'll be a throw. Simicaz. Nice control. That's a fabulous... He's had a hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. A more than decent attempt, Peter. Oh, it's come loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for options for movement. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Robertson with the short one. Jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. We have already started here. Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. Van Dijk is the guilty party there. Dijk. Adrian. It's Van Dijk. Adrian. Early ball out from the back. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities. Van Dijk. Moving forward and quickly so. It's a whipping ball that. Williams. He's had it nicked away. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick. That is definitely not his best. It's run loose here. It's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged at the offence. Van Dijk clears. Van Dijk with the clearance. Sends it forward. Dominik. Szoboszlai. There's the delivery. Cross deflected behind for a corner. A sudden chance to counter. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Stood up well to him there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box. That speaks of little ambition. Konate. Played in with accuracy. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Shifted upfield. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there. Quality deserted them when they really needed it. That'll be a throw. Szoboszlai. Nice control. That's a fabulous... He's had a hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. A more than decent attempt, Peter. Oh, it's come loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for options for movement. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম সবাইকে কেমন আছেন? আশা করি সবাই ভালো আছেন। সবাইকে মন থেকে ভালোবাসা জানিয়ে এই মুহূর্তে যুক্ত হয়ে গেলাম শ্রোতা বন্ধুরা, যারা আমাদের সাথে যুক্ত আছেন আপনাদের সবাইকে অনেক ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি। সো আমরা এই মুহূর্তে যুক্ত আছি হচ্ছে লিভারপুল ভার্সেস আইপিএস হোম, বা সংক্ষিপ্ত আকারে এই ক্লাবটার নাম, ঠিক আছে, যেটা আসলে এটা কিন্তু আসলে পূর্ণাঙ্গ রূপ নয়, এটা একটু সংক্ষিপ্ত আকারে এই ক্লাবটার নাম। সেই ক্লাবটা লাইভ স্ট্রিম আপডেটে আমরা আপনাদের সাথে যুক্ত আছি এবং আপনারাও কিন্তু আমাদের সাথে যুক্ত আছেন। তার আগে আপনাদেরকে বলি শ্রোতা বন্ধুরা, যদি নতুন দর্শক হয়ে থাকেন তো কোনো প্রকার দ্বিধাবোধ না করে সবাই একটু একটু করে লাইক করে দিবেন, পাশাপাশি একটু সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করে না থাকলে সাবস্ক্রাইব বাটনটা তো হিট করে দিবেন। এতে করে হবে কি, নতুন নতুন লোকজন আমাদের সাথে যুক্ত হতে পারবে এবং তারাও কিন্তু সুন্দর মতো করে আপডেটগুলো আমাদের এখান থেকে নিতে পারবে, ঠিক আছে। তো কোনো প্রকার দ্বিধাবোধ না করে সবাই একটু একটু করে লাইক করে দেন, পাশাপাশি সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করে না থাকলে সাবস্ক্রাইব বাটনটা তো হিট করে দিতেই পারেন। শ্রোতা বন্ধুরা, যেটা দেখতে পাচ্ছি লিভারপুল 2টা গোল দিয়েছে, আর অন্যদিকে আইএসপিএস এর সংক্ষিপ্ত আকারে যে নতুন ক্লাব, নতুন ফুটবল ক্লাব প্রিমিয়ার লিগে জায়গা করে নিয়েছে, সেই ক্লাবটা কোনো গোল দিতে পারেনি এবং তারা গোল শূন্য অবস্থায় থেকেই ম্যাচটি কিন্তু পরাজিত হয়েছে লিভারপুলের কাছে। লিভারপুল তারা কিন্তু জিতে গেছে শ্রোতা বন্ধুরা ম্যাচটা। অভিনন্দন অভিনন্দন লিভারপুলকে, তারা অনেক ভালো খেলেছে বিধায় এরকম একটি ম্যাচ তারা জিততে পেরেছে বলে আমি মনে করি, না হলে অবশ্যই তারা কোনোভাবেই ম্যাচটি জিততে পারতো না। সো তাদের পারফরমেন্স অসাধারণ, দেখার মতো পারফরমেন্স তারা করেছে এবং যার কারণে তারা কিন্তু এই ম্যাচটি জয়লাভ করতে সক্ষম হয়েছে শ্রোতা বন্ধুরা। তো আমি মনে করি যে অবশ্যই তাদেরকে একটা ধন্যবাদ দেওয়াই যায়, যেহেতু তারা এরকম একটা পারফরমেন্স করে ম্যাচটা জয়লাভ করেছে, তো অবশ্যই তাদেরকে একটা ধন্যবাদ দেওয়া যেতে পারে শ্রোতা বন্ধুরা। তো ম্যাচটার একটু ডিটেলস আপনাদেরকে জানাবো ইনশাল্লাহ, তো আমাদের সাথেই থাকুন, একটু অপেক্ষা করুন, আমি একটু আপনাদেরকে জানাচ্ছি ম্যাচটার পূর্ণাঙ্গ ডিটেলস আপনাদেরকে ইনশাল্লাহ জানাতে চেষ্টা করব। সো তার আগে একটা কথাই বলে নিই শ্রোতা বন্ধুরা, প্লিজ কোনো প্রকার দ্বিধাবোধ না করে সবাই একটু একটু লাইক করে দিবেন, পাশাপাশি সাবস্ক্রাইবটা করে না থাকলে সাবস্ক্রাইব বাটনটা তো হিট করে দিবেন শ্রোতা বন্ধুরা। এতে করে হবে কি, নতুন নতুন লোকজন আমাদের সাথে অনায়াসেই যুক্ত হতে পারবে এবং তারাও সুন্দর মতো করে আপডেটগুলো নিতে পারবে। তো আপনাদেরকে জানাই দিতে পারি, প্রথম হাফে কিন্তু দুই দলে কিন্তু 0-0 ছিল গোল ব্যবধানটা, দুই দলেই কোনো দলে কিন্তু গোল দিতে পারতেছিল না প্রথম হাফে। এরপরে আমরা দেখলাম যে সেকেন্ড হাফে কিন্তু খেলার প্রেক্ষাপট পাল্টে যায়, অর্থাৎ দ্বিতীয় হাফে কিন্তু খেলার প্রেক্ষাপট কিন্তু পাল্টে যায় শ্রোতা বন্ধুরা। সেকেন্ড হাফ, আমি আবারও বলতেছি, সেকেন্ড হাফে কিন্তু খেলার প্রেক্ষাপট পাল্টে গিয়েছিল বা পাল্টে যায়, ঠিক আছে, এটা কিন্তু আপনাদেরকে জানাই দিলাম। তো আমি কিন্তু এই ম্যাচটার পূর্ণাঙ্গ ডিটেলস আমাদের সেকেন্ড লাইভ স্ট্রিমে, আমি আবার বলতেছি সেকেন্ড লাইভ স্ট্রিমে আপনাদের সাথে সুন্দরভাবে ডিসকাস করব, আশা করি আপনারা সবাই আমাদের সাথে থাকবেন। এইখানে সংক্ষিপ্ত আকারে একটু আপনাদেরকে জানাই দিই, এখানে যদি আমরা সংক্ষিপ্ত আকারে একটু আপনাদেরকে জানাই, 38% বলের পজিশন হচ্ছে যে আইএসপিএস তারা ধরে রেখেছিল, অন্যদিকে লিভারপুল 62% বলের পজিশন ধরে রেখেছিল এবং শুট অন টার্গেট 2টা 5টা, কর্নার কিক্স 2টা 10টা এবং অফসাইড 5টা অফসাইড করেছিল হচ্ছে আইএসপিএস। তারা কিন্তু অসংখ্য অফসাইড করেছে, যার কারণে তাদের কিন্তু গোলগুলো, যে মুভমেন্টগুলো ছিল, অ্যাটাকিংগুলো ছিল, সেগুলো কিন্তু ক্যান্সেল হয়ে গিয়েছিল শ্রোতা বন্ধুরা। আর অন্যদিকে কোনো প্রকার অফসাইড করে নেই। পয়েন্টস তালিকা যদি দেখি শ্রোতা বন্ধুরা, 1 নম্বরে এই মুহূর্তে লিভারপুল চলে আসছে, অভিনন্দন লিভারপুলকে নাম্বার 1 পজিশন দখল করার জন্য। তারা কিন্তু এই মুহূর্তে টোটাল পয়েন্টস 3 নিয়ে তারা 1 নম্বরে অবস্থান করতেছে, কারণ এগুলো কিন্তু মানে আপনাদের হচ্ছে যে এবারের সেশনের প্রথম ম্যাচ আসলে লিভারপুলের এই ম্যাচটি ছিল। আর অন্যদিকে আমরা দেখতে পাচ্ছি নাম্বার 20-এ অবস্থান করতেছে অবশ্য নাম্বার আইএসপিএস এবং তাদের পয়েন্টস এখন পর্যন্ত 0, নাম্বার 20-এই তারা কিন্তু থাকলো। নতুন দল এসেছে অবশ্য, তারা নতুন দল এবার প্রিমিয়ার লিগ খেলতে এসেছে। যাই হোক, প্রথম ম্যাচ বিসমিল্লাতেই কিন্তু পয়েন্টস অর্জন করে নিয়েছে, অভিনন্দন তাদেরকে। গতকালকে আমরা দেখেছিলাম ম্যানচেস্টার সিটি তারা জয়লাভ করেছিল, আজকে এরা জয়লাভ করলো, তো অভিনন্দন। তো যাই হোক শ্রোতা বন্ধুরা, আমি লাইভ স্ট্রিম থেকে বিদায় নিচ্ছি, নতুন লাইভ স্ট্রিমে কিছুক্ষণের মধ্যেই আপনাদের সাথে যুক্ত হচ্ছি। সেখানে আপনাদেরকে এই ম্যাচটার একেবারে গোড়া থেকে শুরু করে পূর্ণাঙ্গ আপডেট দিব ইনশাআল্লাহ। বিদায় নিব, আল্লাহ হাফেজ, টাটা, বাই বাই।